What is up, guys? Southern Fishing here. It's Thursday. I just got to my next pool. It's about my 9th pool. Taking a little break. I just wanted to talk to y'all real quick about equipment, filter equipment. Just last week I had to put it in a ticket. I had a process ticket. I had a filter guy with me. And I'm sitting there taking care of the pool, you know. I'm netting the walls, brushing the walls. And filter guy comes around the corner from the house and says, "Hey man, this pump's broke." I said, "Broke?" Like that's mind-boggling to me, because I've been servicing the pool for about 2 years now. Actually 2 years now. And never had a problem with equipment other than having to change out gaskets and a filter. And it's a standard Hayward cartridge filter. So I go around the corner to check it out, and it's snapped off from the pump as well as snapped off from the housing, so it's completely detached from the pump, from the motor. And I was like, okay, well, we got to shut down the pool. And of course, new guy says, "How do I do that?" Okay, well, I go around the corner, I pull the disconnect if there's one, or I shut the breaker off and shut the pool down. That's what I did. I shut it down, I took some pictures, I processed it while he finished up the pool. I'm not really sure what happened. I didn't see him doing anything, so I don't know. It was around the back of the house, so I was sitting there taking care of the pool, doing my job, doing my part. So I don't know if he snapped it off by accident. I mean, sometimes shit happens, you know. Sometimes the lid's hard to get off, and, you know, shit happens, you snap it. It makes sense. You know, and I told him, I'm like, "Hey man, if you accidentally broke it, you know, we just need to know, you know. We're not mad, we're not pissed off, you know, we understand shit happens, you know. The pump and filter's out in the weather, so I mean anything can happen. It can dry rot, it can get brittle and snap. You know, I've been through it all. You know, I've been doing pools for about 8 years now, so I mean I've broken my fair share of pipes and shit like that. So all from trial and error. So you know, I asked him, you know, did you accidentally snap it off? He said no. He said he took the lid off and it just popped off. I'm like, okay, well. Anyways, I just got back from there. Somebody fixed it. So good deal. I had to brush net and vac it, of course. No chlorine, of course. But other than that, I mean, it's fixed. Pool's looking good again. Really no issues. So I just wanted to shout out to fellow filter techs. Just from now on, you know, moving forward, just take it easy on the pump equipment. Some of the clients, they've had the setups for decades, you know. I got some clients that still got equipment from the 80s, you know, which is more than 20-30 years ago. So I mean, yeah, just keep in mind, you know, try to be careful with it. If the lid's not coming off right away, go get the channel locks out the truck, and, you know, just tap it and it'll come loose. It always does. It'll come loose. And if it's still not coming loose, like if it's seized on, it ain't worth spending all your time and effort trying to get it off or possibly breaking it. Just take a picture of it, tell your employer, "Hey, this is seized on." They will come out with the proper equipment, or they'll come out and give them an estimate to get a new one. It ain't worth putting your job at risk for breaking somebody's shit. And it's not worth, you know, having to have the company pay for a new filter for free, a filter housing, because you broke it. We've had problems in the past with former, I'm going to say, ex-filter techs that didn't listen to protocol, they didn't listen to policy, and they broke shit and costed us a lot of money, you know. So And as you can see, they're no longer with us anymore. So yeah, it's on a business standpoint, we can't keep having people breaking stuff, costing us thousands of dollars, because they're just gonna get rid of you. It's hurting their business. It's eating into profits. So, that being said, just be careful with your filter housings. Also, pool owners, if you get a call from the office from the company that you're working for, hey, I got a new guy taking over the route. They're doing filters this week or whatever. Just keep an eye on them, because sometimes shit happens. They'll break it. Or put up cameras. I get a lot of clients that's got cameras, so yeah, just keep in mind, be careful with the filter equipment. That stuff is not cheap. And right now everybody's living check to check. We're having a hard time, so just keep in mind to take it easy. And pool owners, keep an eye on the guys when they're servicing your pools. I don't know what company you have. Our company, we strictly by the book. So, especially us veterans, if we see the filter tech out of line doing something, we definitely put our foot down and we bite their ass for it. So, especially me, I don't like disappointing my clients. So, anyways, I got to get going. I'm about done with the first page, and then I'm going to be in deep Dade City, almost in the San Antonio area. So I'm gonna get busy. I just wanted to throw that out there, because it's a problem that we just had on my route, and the client's pissed about it. He just had to spend a bunch of money for something that the filter tech probably broke. Not really sure, but anyways, I thought I'd put that out there and make you all vigilant to it, so you're not impervious to it in case something gets broke on your equipment. And also, this time of year, especially right now, pollen is a big issue. Rain, wind is a big issue. I just had to go out to a pool this morning. Ladies complaining, saying, oh yeah, the walls haven't been brushed in a while. The top hasn't been skimmed in a while. And I just did it on Monday or Tuesday. So I just did it on Tuesday. And like I said, we get all that rain, we get all that wind, and they have pollen and trees surrounding their pools. So yeah, I got there. It didn't even look like I did anything. And the funny thing is, I was just there a few days ago before the rain. So it's just, that's a real big issue right now, is the pollen and rain, and it's collecting debris and stuff like that. So I mean, to them, it looked like nobody cleaned their pool. And so I got a call from the boss this morning. He's like, oh yeah, well, she's, they sent me the email from the person, and she wasn't real happy at all. And I'm like, well, you got to take into account that pollen is an issue right now. Not only that, we're not able to get our hands on low phos or anything like that for phosphates. So most of the pools got phosphates. And also algae is trying to take over, because for some reason this time of year it's supposed to be cooled down a little bit. No, it's hot. It's really hot. So the chlorine's burning, it's getting zapped out of the pools from the damn pollen. And not only that, when pollen falls in the water, it turns green. So which also kind of boosts the presence of algae. So algae is trying to form. I got half my pools have algae in it. I'm having to do full services. I'm having to brush down the whole pools and put extra chlorine and extra chemicals in it, because we can't get a hold of the stuff that we need. Even yellow treat's limited. So with that being said, just give these pool techs a break, man. I mean, the ones that you see bust their ass, give them a break. We're doing the best we can with what we got. And we only service your pool once a week. So, I mean, over a week period, getting rain 2 or 3 days out of the time that we left there to the time that we show up to service it again. It's really out of our control. We can't control the weather. So, give us a little bit of a break. Now, if you see the pool tech, he's slacking off and he only tests the water and leaves, then yeah, that's a big deal. You should call and complain, because you're paying all that money for a full service and you're not getting the service that you are paying for. So yeah, that makes sense. But if you see a person like me go out there and I brush down the whole pool, I net it, I vac it, I do the chemicals, and then 3 days later we get rain and it's your pool's tore up again, don't call and complain. I did my job. The problem is the weather. And the only thing to try to prevent that is, like, I don't know, cleaning your pool cage, cleaning your pool deck. Maybe get those plants away from the fucking pool edge. You know, that will all help. Those are all factors of why the pools get messed up. And of course, you can't really do too much about the pollen. I mean, it falls through the pool cage. But at the same time, you know, like the pool I went to this morning, there's trees, there's plants all around the edges of the pool. Big leaves, small leaves. Some of them already had pollen growing off of it, you know. So, I mean, just take that into effect. You know, they're all factors of why it's happening. And, so yeah. Anyways, I'm going to get going. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Keep catching them, keep having fun, and love life. Keep fishing with your kids. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.